What's good, German Nation? It's your boy, Thomas Williams. Yo, look, I saw this last night on TV and on AEW. I was watching AEW last night. This is MJF and CM Punk. They both had the war. Okay, let me say it like this: the world of words, or world, whatever. Anyway, they went at it last night. Alright, before we get started, happy Thanksgiving to everybody who's going to be watching this video. Plus, happy 6 months to me of being on YouTube. Yes, I know it's been a little bit of a rocky YouTube, but yeah. Next year in 2022, we're going to be grinding hard and every damn day we're going to go and make it up there. You know? Without further ado, this is the moment that the world has been waiting for, and none of them disappoint. Let's go.
Doesn't feel so good getting interrupted, does it, Punky Brewster? You know, quite frankly, no. Quite frankly, you really hurt my feelings last week. I extended out my hand like a...
Yeah, he really extends out his hand. He really never extends out his hand. First time ever. And CM Punk didn't do nothing. That's how good CM Punk is.
Gentlemen, and you really hurt my feelings, man. I mean, it was almost as bad as the time you quit, took your ball, and went home like a little bitch.
Damn.
You know what was great, though? The pipe bomb. Everybody loves the pipe bomb, right, Chicago?
Everybody remember the pipe bomb from like 10 years ago. If y'all don't remember the pipe bomb, look up CM Punk pipe bomb WWE. It'll be up there. Let the promo go.
Yeah, my God, so good. Legendary. What you would call a great promo, and I think it's fair to say, Punky, that the pipe bomb is your best moment. Except here's the problem, bud. Every MJF moment is the best MJF moment.
Because
unlike you, I'm not a one-trick pony. And don't get it twisted, I respect you, man. I respect everything you've done. Hell, I even respect the fact that you're straight edge. Granted, never in my wildest dreams could I have possibly imagined a straight edge man could look so much like a meth addict.
You ain't having to say that now. What in the hell? Punk's okay.
And it must be extremely difficult to be straight edge, considering if I had your face, I'd need to down 8 shots of whiskey just to look myself in the mirror. But you know what I can't respect? CM. It's how you handle our little situation here. And you can pretend there isn't one, but there is. There is. You know, you would do all your quaint little interviews and they would ask you, who are some opponents you would like to go up against? And you would name every single wrestler underneath the sun, except for moi.
Moi.
Now you can pretend it's because you weren't interested, but in reality, it's because you didn't want none. And who can blame you, Punky? I mean, your whole entire career on the stick, you've been big fish, small pond, and standing across from me, you're just a freaking minnow. You didn't want to go toe-to-toe with me on the stick, Punk? Well, too bad, because I'm about to verbally finish you quicker than your UFC career.
CM Punk only lasted 2 minutes and 14 seconds in the ring in his first ever UFC, and he lost his Mickey guy. I forgot who he lost this other guy. He lost to somebody else. Let me see. Who else did he lose to? You gotta look it up. See CM Punk UFC. He went against Mike Jackson. Yeah, that was a draw. Yeah, but I think they gave that to him, to Mike Jackson. Yeah, he lost against Mickey Gall his first ever UFC debut. I was gonna order that, but I said, no, there's no point. But then he lost. There was a draw with him and Mike Jackson. Yeah. He get whooped. This promo was so good last night. Twitter was going fucking insane last night.
I heard you the first time. So check your watch, Papa Punk, because if you decide to retort, it won't say clobbering time. It'll say out of time. You can drop cute little pipe bombs all you want, because I'm MJF, and I drop nukes.
You dropped nukes. You should never have said that. Oh, and the thing about this is they were chanting CM Punk and Survivor Series Sunday. I'm like, what? They were also chanting AEW too. That proves AEW is just over top there with every year.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah, boy.
But let's not start there. Let's show our guest a little bit of Chicago hospitality. I want to thank you first and foremost for last week. You introduced yourself to me. That's what a proper young man is supposed to do to their elders. And I had no idea your first name was Maxwell. This entire time I thought MJF stood for my jealous fan. See, I got the time. Seems like it still kind of does, doesn't it? If you're so hung up on the fact that I never mentioned you anytime I did press, anytime I ever did an interview, I never brought your name up. Well, that was by design. The last thing I wanted to do was feed your rotten little ego. Look at me, Maxwell. I'm in your head. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that there's a poster of me on your wall. Doesn't change the fact that I'm disappointed because I've always heard about the great MJF. And then last week, I did what nobody else in this industry, nobody else in AEW has been able to do. I shut up the great MJF without saying a word.
Crazy last week.
And you had 7 days. You had a whole week to think of good zingers, and you came out here with the lowest hanging fruit. He thinks he's somebody. He thinks what he does is revolutionary to the wrestling business, when in reality, he's just a less famous Miz.
There's one name drop. A less famous Miz. That's one name drop. He did a few more name drops last night. They both did. Which was crazy. You hear the thing up here. Oh.
You know, Punky, that was really solid. I mean, really creative stuff. You know, it was Almost what I want. Come to think of it, that phrase, almost what I want, kind of perfectly encapsulates your whole entire run here thus far, don't you think? I suppose it's true. Nostalgia. Nostalgia is a drug that causes us to misconstrue our memories, and you, my friend, are no more than nostalgia. And guess what, bud? You were right. I was a fan. I'm not ashamed to admit it. How couldn't I have been? I mean, in this ring, on the microphone, nobody could touch you. You were the best.
Sure was.
Or so I thought, Chicago. Because ever since your almighty return, you've struggled to beat the easiest of competition, and you've struggled to say, quite literally, anything of intrigue. Oh my God! Punk! Your breath smells like shit! It's probably because you've been kissing so much ass recently. I mean, you have been robotically kissing ass all over the place. You know what? I'm going to do a little impression of you real quick. Chicago, do you mind if I give you a quick impression? It sure is great to be back here in insert name of town. I sure do like being a part of insert name of company. Gee whiz, I sure am looking forward to my matchup against insert name of opponent, Robotic Pucker-Up-Punk. You got soft, man. Your hair's going gray, and based on your eyes, if anybody needs to go to sleep, it's you, bud. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, something just hit me. This is no longer CM Punk. This is PG Punk.
Punk never went PG, just to let you know.
What happened to the guy that grew up?
When WWE went PG, he still wasn't PG. He kept it like real shit. Punk never went PG.
Come on, man. What happened to the renegade, the ass kicker, the outsider? Because you might as well be coming out here preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect.
His name dropped John Cena. What the hell?
Except here's the problem, PG. I can see you.
Oh, great God.
Hell, I can see through you, buddy. You claimed you'd only come back for the younger talent, and yet you also claimed you'd only come back for a boatload of money.
I mean, like, I wonder how much did Tony Khan actually offer him, you know? Punk got fired in 2014 at WWE. Like, the day of his wedding, he got fired. After that, Royal Rumble in 2014, the next day, WWE fired Punk. CM Punk, if I remember clearly, CM Punk, I read about it like the next year. Punk was supposed to win the Royal Rumble in 2014, but they changed that the last second. It's ridiculous. Punk was supposed to win, right? But he didn't win. He got fired the next day. Then in 2015, Vince offered him a contract for $13.5 million for 4 years. He turned it down.
You claimed you couldn't fix professional wrestling from your couch in Chicago, and yet you stayed put on that couch for 7 long years. Excuse after excuse not to come back, poor K-Punk. Why? Is it because you were too busy making comic books nobody read and movies nobody saw?
Hey, I saw some CM Punk's movie. His movies is great. He's even got his own movie out from WWE. CM Punk, best in the world, to talk about his whole career. Great movie.
Or is it because you were terrified? Scared you couldn't hang anymore? Maybe scared you never could hang in the first place? And I have the microphone, Chicago! And I'm here to tell you, you should be scared, man. In the other company, these people looked at you like a cult hero because they felt you were held down. You should have been utilized and showcased as the #1 guy.
Hey, he was #1 guy 10 years ago. He had the WWE title for 434 consecutive days. Punk was a man back in the day.
And now, yeah, great. And now here you are. You have all the opportunity to prove these people right. But can you? Do you people think CM Punk can do it? I'm glad they think that now, Punk, but are they going to feel that way in a month, 2 months, a year? I don't envy you, man, but I know you envy me. And I know why you don't like me, PG Punk. I know why. It's because I represent everything about this business that you hate. I'm every single thing you hate because I was born for this. Oh yeah, I'm a clean-cut professional. I'm every single wrestling analyst, promoter, and pundit's wet dream, while you, on the other hand, were a scrawny, tatted-up misfit from the dumpiest part of the Midwest, known as Chicago. You had to work your tail off to become the man you are today, and I commend you for that, but I know what keeps you up at night. I know what eats you up inside. It's the fact that after all your hard work, all your blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice you've given this sport, deep down you know it, and these people know it. Your whole career, you've been nothing more than second best.
Second best. He said
whether it was the "you can't see me" man,
there we go again,
or the King of Kings,
there's Triple H.
You were never quite up to snuff, were you? And I can assure you, now that you're standing in my ring, in my company, things will be no different because you may claim to be the best in the world, but I'm better than you,
and you know it.
And you know it! There's some truth in what you just said. A little bit. Scared. Coming back after 7 years, a little bit. See, I'm not gonna lie, not even to you. I certainly never lie to these people. I didn't know if these people would remember me. I didn't know if these people would care. I didn't know if I still had it. But trust me, I'm not scared any longer. Certainly not scared of you. Because the timing might not match up. But I was selling out Madison Square Garden when you were marking out for Rosie O'Donnell. And the last time on this show, you did a song and dance, you made the New York Times. Wow! You want to sing me a song right now, Maxwell? Don't worry. You're standing in the ring with a professional, and you're going to make the New York Times again, but this time it's going to be the obituaries.
Damn.
Because you have just enrolled yourself into a college your parents cannot afford. You talk too much. Yeah, just like me back in the day, except I always backed it up, and you can't back up shit without your backup. FTR. Sean Spears, Wardlow, That's how you get things done around here, and I never mention you in interviews because I never had to. I looked at AEW and I said, wow, that's the place I want to be. That's the place I want to test myself, and I went for the heart and soul of AEW, Darby Allin, and boy, that just chews you up, doesn't it? And I beat Darby Allin, and I didn't need a ring to do it.
I'm talking about like the wrestling ring. So I just saw him pointing in again. I'm like, oh.
You're too busy talking about how you're the most powerful of the four pillars. You don't even realize you've been replaced by Britt Baker.
Dang. That's cold.
And while you think you've made some excellent points, I think you talk too much and we've wasted these people's time.
I want your shit would have gone on longer.
They call Chicago the second city, not because there's a city that's better than it, not because there's this city that was first, and you want to call me number two? I'll proudly wear number two with a bullet, because just like Chicago, they call us the second city because when it burned to the ground, we just built right back up on top of the smoldering embers.
Sure did.
And who's the man around here? Who's number one? Is it you? No, I don't think so. The only way you're going to be number one is if we all wait around long enough for Tony to have a daughter that you marry.
That did it.
Last time we were here in Chicago, and hell yeah, I'm happy to be here. I gave everybody free ice cream bars.
Yep. Remember that.
The only thing I can think that's a better welcome back gift than that is punching you in your little needle dick right here, right now.
Needle dick? I think the nigga retreat. JR, see, now if you was in WWE, they'll probably talk about the promos going on. AEW niggas like the promo went on. They let this shit go on for just about 18 damn minutes. I wish this shit would have went on longer than this, but anyways, I'm gonna get on out here. Be safe, love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving and happy 6 months of me being on this YouTube, you know.